Nope, I'm not letting it. That's my tool.
Yeah. Guess who's back?
No.
Again. Harper and Beckett?
Yeah.
You missed them?
Go into the 8 ball, it's gonna bounce off.
Becky, come here.
Oh, this is gonna be so
Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy.
I mean, I can't jump the ball, there's nothing over.
Thank you for licking.
Ellie, what's the meaning of life?
42.
Ellie, what's the meaning of life?
Getting that dick.
Ellie, what's the meaning of life?
Being happy.
Wait, is this for your movie?
Yeah.
Can you make it like just like a simple documentary with no plot where you're just asking everybody on their like last night of high school and like you'll just like look back on it in 20 years and be really embarrassed by it type thing?
Sure.
Well, John, I hope you're married and some sort of successful and not dead. Oh wait, shit, I cannot say that.
Are you gonna be drunk?
Straight though, or would it
What?
When are you gonna get drunk?
I hope you are drunk right now.
Hit my finger, then yeah, it'll go straight. Easier than that shot.
Wait, I hope I didn't manifest that, please. I did not manifest that like Glee. I did not manifest that like Glee.
That's funny, I have a white claw right here.
No, I said something else that was yours before. Alright,
How
what's
about you being dead? Or in jail? Or both?
No, we did not manifest that. Delete this, can you delete?
It's just me.
Kayla, how are you feeling now that high school is almost over?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited for the future, but I'm also like super sad. I have to leave a place I've been at for like 7 years. Yeah.
What do you think the number one thing you've learned from high school is?
I would say like making like relationships with people that you can have, like bonds with people that you're gonna have for the rest of your life, whether it's like teachers or friends. Yeah.
If you had to make one prediction about where you'll be in 15 years, what would it be?
Well, I would like to be like some famous sports photographer or like sports manager or something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
High five.
Woo!
Yeah. So you're about to graduate high school.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited for college. But after that college call, no. I'm excited.
Yeah. Very good. If you had to, what have you like learned? What's like the biggest thing you've learned throughout high school?
Just like, this is gonna sound cliche, but I feel like all things happen for a reason. Like the reasons are usually like you're not expecting, or like the things that happen you don't expect. Like, there's so many things like, oh, in 6th grade, like I was friends with these people, and I was like, I am sure I'm gonna do this and be this and do that, and like no, and it's so different. And like there's just many ways you can be happy. So don't worry about it. If something happens, like COVID happened, that sucked. A lot of good things came out of COVID for me personally, but like no, it sucked at the beginning, but it got better, and I think that just like in general is good for high school.
Nice. If you could make one prediction for where you're gonna be in 15 years, what would it be?
I could have it to you guys in like 2 hours.
I think I would be in a city, because I like cities, and it'd be really cool if I was doing something with film, maybe also with environmental science, like together, like filming for Nat Geo or like something like that. So I'll say that's where I'll be in 15 years, doing something cool. That's so cute.
Nice. Lit. Thank you, Ellie.
No problem.
What's your name?
Olivia.
Cool. I just realized you're not a senior, so this isn't as applicable to you. But how does it feel to be a junior in high school?
Feels good. I'm looking forward to senior year, but sad that my friends are going to college.
Word.
Yeah.
Hi. What do you think?
Touch my PB. Sorry.
Caught on 14. What do you think the one thing you've learned over high school has been?
I've learned that I should have been friends with more people except Lex Garcia.
Okay. What? If you had to make a prediction for where your life will be in 15 years, what would it be?
3,500 miles away from Lex Garcia.
Okay. What?
In how many years?
15.
Oh, being a doctor or like a surgeon probably.
Speaking of which.
Hey. I will be following in the footsteps.
In the footsteps of Jack Stunham.
In the footsteps of Jack The doctor done him.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good interview.
All of his old ones are like.
What's your name?
Evangeline.
All the people he's running in.
You're about to graduate high school.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Oh my god.
I'm excited, but I'm gonna miss Kulan.
Cool. What do you think the biggest thing you've learned through high school is?
Like Republicans running and Democrats, or like like people who were like.
Okay. Think about it. What's your name?
Evangeline.
You're about to graduate from high school. How do you feel about
You
that?
can't ask everyone the same question.
I will.
I'm excited for college.
What do you think the biggest thing you've learned throughout high school is?
How to cheat? No, I'm kidding.
That's how she got into Yale.
I'm kidding.
The dog best.
So, learned how to cheat, basically?
kidding.
What else then?
We learned about photosynthesis. Cellular respiration.
That's the biggest thing you learned throughout high school?
Where's Jack? I want you to know that this has no.
Kulan, if you had to predict one thing about where you'll be in 15 years, what would it be?
How old will I be in 15 years?
Like 30 something.
I'll probably be in Europe, traveling.
Interesting. How do you think your life will be?
I hopefully will be rich.
Yeah, I was like, who?
Okay. What about you?
I'm gonna be Kulan's poor friend that mooches off.
Nice. Do you think you'll be happy in 15 years?
As long as Kulan is there.
Okay. You never know when you're gonna die. You can literally die any day. So you should just live life like it's your last day every day.
Anxiety thing for the next few months because of this. I'm so stupid. Why did I say that?
Your death is inevitable, and that's okay.
It's like your heart gets stupid.
Oh I did not want to see that.
Yeah.
What is happening?
What's the meaning of life?
Winona has
Needs to
like.
rate like
I learned how to capsize. They taught us how to capsize.
I don't know if I'm the best person
And
to
then how to
answer
save
that.
ourselves.
You're alive.
Interesting.
Are you?
I'm glad. I just
Oh, the lake was. That was definitely infested with something.
Let me look at.
Wait, ask Jack if he has a piece of paper.
You don't know how you stay alive?
I just want to
And then
see.
put it back like here.
What do you think,
And then we can have it under after you hit it.
And
like,
then you break it, and then
the
you
best
break
reason
it,
for
you
being
see it
alive
breaking,
is?
and then
Taylor
you zoom
Swift.
into like an Adult Swim sign that
Do you
we
actually think that?
after we cut.
yeah.
So if she stopped releasing music, there wouldn't be any more reason to be alive?
And then
Well,
Yeah, I'll go
all the
on.
I guess
balls will
if she's
scatter,
still,
and
like,
then you'll stop the video
alive,
and zoom
then-
into an Adult Swim.
If you outlive Taylor Swift, is there going to be any more reason for being alive?
What should the like text me?
I don't know, cause
What should
like
we
I
talk
can
about?
still
Crying
spend my days
drunk?
listening to her old music, but it just wouldn't be the same.
It's like some like
Probably
motivational thing.
sad.
Who was the one that said ask Caleb who
Do you still listen to Michael Jackson's music?
Or you know Caleb Moran, the Caleb?
What?
Wait, who? Somebody was
Do
like
you?
ask Caleb Moran.
No!
Moran.
Wait, that was.
Only if it's on the radio.
Anyway, Caleb.
Or if it's
I know who
Halloween.
I was voting for, not a single chance.
I feel like those are excusable
Why
though.
do these people not? Oh my god. I drive me nuts.
I'm getting deja vu right now.
From what?
From this shot.
Don't know how
Did
to
this
play
happen
pool.
before?
I literally think I had a dream where I was taking this shot of you.
Really?
With the sunglasses and stuff.
Oh, I had a dream where you built like a treehouse in my backyard.
Actually?
Yes.
Was it like a good treehouse?
I don't know, I never saw it because you like didn't finish.
I started a treehouse in your yard and I didn't finish.
I just woke up and I was like, why is Lex here? And you're like, I'm building a treehouse.
You didn't ask any more questions. You're just like, okay.
Yes. I had no choice but to accept it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
Now I have to like actually make a treehouse in your yard so it like comes to
That's
reality.
my complaint.
Cool.
You can start tomorrow.
Like if I was staying late.
I don't know how to build a treehouse.
Better figure it out.
Go to Home Depot, put on my tool belt, be like Handy Manny,
Buy your new Jack.
go full Bob the Builder. Become Tim Allen. Be like, man stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. So you think that we can time travel, but just what's your theory?
Well, if you, we know that if you move faster right now, like if you have movement, you travel faster in time.
Yeah.
Like theory of relativity, whatever. So to travel backwards, we have to figure out how to do that backwards.
So move slower.
Yes.
So you think by the slower we move, we go back?
Like,
So if you like walk, then you're aging faster?
yeah, because it's.
Well, that's almost. I think there's a
Well,
truth.
that's known. 'Cause
There's a
that's
truth to that because the slower you move and the more you think back in time, I think the less you develop. The less you age.
That's why, like May through like April through.
I think that's true.
I honestly.
If you completely live in the moment, you're gonna
don't
be
know.
changing a lot and you're gonna be like evolving a lot. But if you are very
us are even
self-reflective all the
higher
time.
Yeah, can we have alcohol to have this conversation?
Was it on this whole time?
Yeah. So, what's your name?
My name is John Halpern Barnes the first.
John. You're about to graduate high school, right?
Fortunately, or fortunately, yes.
How do you feel about that?
I feel very weird. I feel like I haven't aged since 16 years old, sophomore year. I feel like just one summer I started going on YouTube or TikTok a bit more, and that was like 3 years ago, and now my life's on pause, and I have no idea what I'm doing every day, and I'm addicted to my phone. I feel like I never got like, I mean, everyone probably says this, but with COVID, I just feel like I never got like the full high school experience. And as entitled and privileged as I sound, I'm not really looking forward to next year, even though I tell myself I'm keeping an open mind. Like, there's always days where I'm just like, I'm not gonna have fun. Cause it's not, I don't know. I feel weird. I feel like uncertain and like unresolved without finishing. You know, learning hasn't been the most learning-y for the past 2 years, so I don't feel like I haven't learned anything. My attention span's horrible. Okay, ask your next. I'm ruining this.
No, you're not. What do you think the number one thing you learned throughout high school is? What's the biggest thing you've learned? Biggest lesson?
Maybe how to act around friends. Wait, that sounds sociopathic. How to know if someone's a good friend. A little. I think I've learned that. And to not fall in love too easily.
Where do you think you'll be in 15 years? What predictions do you have for what your life will be like then?
This one I am manifesting maybe just somewhere in the film industry or music industry or both, or theater industry in New York or LA. And as much as I like Arlington, I feel like I would have never like progressed or been successful if I stayed here or if I wasn't in those two cities. And I don't know. I hope I am able to do more work. There's like a part of me that always wants to do more, and I just never get to anything. I was always like, even when quarantine happened, I was like, this is your time to like make movies and write music. And I did write a lot of music, but that's not gonna go anywhere. And like today I was realizing when I was emailing this producer who was like, this is thousands of dollars, I was like, I'm not, and you don't need, not that you were, like, you don't need to be like, you're talented. Like, music, I don't have the best voice ever, I don't have the best songwriting ever. Like, it's maybe just good enough if I was like a famous nepotism kid to get popular, but for me to get to that point, I would need to focus on my strengths. And I guess that's film, and I like film, but I just haven't had the motivation to do a lot of it the past few years, which has been disappointing me, and I haven't been doing any of the things I'm supposed to. I just hope I find a sense of some identity. I don't know. Is this too deep for you?
No, it's good.
I don't even know what else to say. I just like wake up every day and I go on TikTok or like apps, and maybe I'm just purposely procrastinating, or maybe I'm like subconsciously addicted. Like, I used to have all these like great ideas that I daydream about like earlier in high school, and I feel like I've just given up on those. And it's like annoying to tell this like stupid story, like, oh, like just get back on it, but I don't know why I can't focus on anything anymore that I like. And it just makes me sad. So I hope I do something in the world of art. To answer your question in a shorter way. Do you have any follow-up questions? Or is that it?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Alright. Hi, I'm gonna interview Lex because he can't interview himself. Okay, first question, what is your name?
My name is Lex Garcia.
Middle name?
Hector.
Okay. What have you learned most in high school?
I think what I've learned most in high school is to be okay-ish with change and with accepting change and seeing change as an adventure and not being adverse to it, but accepting that life changes and that's what makes things exciting. Which is not to say I've mastered that or I'm good at that even, but to be to know that that is a constant and that is something that I'll always have to deal with and that nothing is certain and that it's better to live in a chill, comfortable with change way than in a resistant to change way, I guess.
That's a good outlook. How do you feel about graduating?
I feel really crappy because I feel like this chapter of my life is ending and I think I really like this chapter of my life and part of me thinks this is probably going to be one of maybe my most enjoyable or my easiest chapters of my life, and I think I love a lot of my friends and my people I spend time with and all these people in my environment, and I'm not going to see them as much and not going to be as close to them anymore, and that's really sad. And I think also I think just the future is really uncertain. I'm gonna go to college, but I don't know if I'm gonna make friends or be successful or anything like that or find comfort or whatever, but kind of jumping off a cliff and seeing where I'll land, but
I liked what you said about both of those, but I thought the high school thing was well said. That's what I was maybe trying to get out earlier.
Yeah.
Not to make about me. You just said it was spoken. Okay. Where do you think you'll be in 15 years?
I don't know. I think I'll probably be not where I think I'm gonna be, because 15 years ago I'm not. Well, I was 15 years ago, but I'm not where I am now, where I thought I'd be 5 years ago. So probably somewhere different than where I'm thinking, but also.
Where do you think you were gonna be 5 years ago?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna be I don't know.
What did your 8th grade self think your senior year was gonna be like?
I don't really know. I thought I'd be more like Jacob Hall or something. I don't know. I thought I'd grow into a figure kind of like that, but I don't think I have.
A fake account? What?
No, I thought I'd be kind of like Jacob Hall.
Hipster-y.
Or yeah, just kind of more of a person like that. But I think I'm not, and I think that's okay also. But yeah.
Well, any final thoughts before we get to your house? And I will not say slow the fuck down.
No, I just hope I hope I'm happy in 15 years, and I hope all of us are, find comfort and find happiness wherever we are and stuff, because that is important. So.
Well, thank you for being part of this interview. Hope you have a great night.
And you as well.
Thank you.
Cool. Cut.